As Grand Marshal, I declare the diploma ceremony open and direct that the academic procession begin.
May I ask everyone to please rise for the singing of the national anthem by Mr. Timothy Petty, Dental Class 2022.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Beautiful. Thank you, Tim. Please be seated. Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Marnie Oakley, Interim Dean of the University of Pittsburgh School of Dental Medicine. It's my honor to welcome you and our guests joining us virtually to the School of Dental Medicine Diploma Ceremony for the class of 2021. Today we are celebrating the successful completion of the academic and clinical programs for 86 DMD candidates, 30 dental hygiene candidates, 27 specialty residents, 2 Masters of Science recipients, and 2 PhD recipients in our oral and craniofacial sciences program. Change and adaptation are an essential part of life, and certainly for the university community. And as we all know too well, change brings new challenges. Everywhere across the country, and even the globe, people are at podiums like this one, rehashing the unthinkable devastation of the national unrest of 2020. Tragically, many of us lost loved ones at the hands of the pandemic, while facing a level of uncertainty that wreaked havoc on our emotions and the core of all things we considered normal. We were scared and often angry. And as these two emotions seemed to reach inconceivable levels, our humanity was shattered by the loss of life due to social injustice, including the killing of George Floyd. We didn't know how much more hardship or tragedy we could endure. We were put to the test. We needed to be better at respecting and accepting each other for who we are. We needed to navigate online learning with profound distraction from our housemates, for some to include children and even pets. Never was the outcome guaranteed. As a military veteran, I'm quite familiar with the clever tactics the armed forces often use to bring people together. They love to put groups of people through arduous trainings that push their teams to their physical and emotional breaking points. In doing so, they test the team and the individual. They carefully watch as they assess skills and resilience, as both the team and the individual find their way, often scratched, scraped, and muddied. They discover two things about themselves, and they reach the other side. Number one, they are indeed amazing creatures, capable of far more than they ever imagined. And number two, they develop some of the strongest bonds with each other. Bonds that fear no future challenge, meeting with newfound camaraderie and grit. Angela Duckworth, professor at University of Pennsylvania, identifies grit as the #1 predictor and factor leading to success. Her research reveals that success is not measured by talent, title, wealth, or appearance. She argues that it's grit, the ability to work hard for a long period of time toward a goal, to persevere, to overcome, and to keep moving forward in the face of adversity, failure, rejection, and obstacles that is the true measure of success. So although people are at podiums like this one all around the globe, I will offer that no one can say they've accomplished what we have. Each of our graduates, each of you have dug deep. You've come together to support one another through all the hardships of 2020. Our extraordinary faculty and staff did the same for you and for each other. Together, we found our grit and we put it to good use. I remain proud of our team and would have never wanted to face 2020 or any other challenge for that matter with any other group of people. We are the Pitt Dental Medicine family, and we, including these very graduates today, are indeed amazing. Our grit, our love and respect for one another is undeniable and unshakable. It has allowed us to remain among the finest, research-driven, and clinically impressive dental schools in the country. As new alumni, please know we will always be here to welcome you and continue to celebrate your success. We will always be here to offer our advice and our support as you live life's challenges as you need and find your grit again. So on behalf of the Pitt Dental Medicine family, I am so very honored to welcome us all to this ceremony as we celebrate our new colleagues. At this time, it is my honor to introduce the special guests on the dais. As I introduce our special guests, I ask that each stand, and I request that the audience please hold your applause until all have been recognized. Dr. Anantha Shaker, Senior Vice Chancellor for the Health Sciences, John and Gertrude Peterson, Dean of the School of Dental Medicine. Dr. Cheryl Rosado, President and member of the Dental Alumni Association and graduate of the class of 1980. Please join me in recognizing these individuals at this time. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you the Senior Vice Chancellor for Health Sciences and the John and Gertrude Dean of the School of Medicine, Dr. Anantha Shaker. Dr. Shaker's distinguished career spanned more than 3 decades at Indiana University School of Medicine and Indiana University Health before he began his leadership role at the University of Pittsburgh just in this past June of 2020. He is a nationally recognized educator, researcher, entrepreneur with major contributions in medicine and life sciences. Having earned his degree at St. John's Medical College, India, and PhD in neuroscience at Indiana University, Dr. Shaker has published more than 200 original scientific papers in leading basic science and clinical journals. Dr. Shaker's areas of expertise include basic and clinical research on the effects of stress, stress-induced psychiatric and medical conditions, and clinical psychopharmacology. His laboratory has developed some of the best translational methods for panic and related anxiety disorders. His work focuses on the role of brain abnormalities that could lead to stress and psychiatric disorders. Dr. Shaker is a tenured member of the National Academies of Science, Engineering, and Medicine's Forum on Drug Discovery, Development, and Translation. His work serves as a catalyst for the nurturing new ideas and partnerships to advance critical policy discussions on biopharmaceutical innovation at a global level. Dr. Shaker.
Thank you, Dr. Oakley, for that kind introduction. Good afternoon, everyone. It's both my pleasure and really my privilege to share this moment with each one of you, the graduating students, faculty, families, and friends gathered here to celebrate a wonderful event of the Pittsburgh School of Dental Medicine. The graduating class, that's all of you, have been an extraordinary group. You graduate amidst a global pandemic that has been unseen in 100 years. It's a different world that we all live in today from the time when you started, perhaps even your final year. It's a different Pittsburgh that we live in today and a different world. And you have survived all of that and accomplished this great honor to receive a degree from the University of Pittsburgh. So what has not changed through all of this is both our commitment, that is Pitt's commitment, to offering you the most excellent educational experience, and for you as students to put out your best efforts to learn all of the technologies and techniques that you need to graduate. So congratulations. We should both be very proud. Your faculty, your school, and all of you should be very proud of what you have accomplished during these difficult times of pandemic and social unrest. What awaits you now? Well, what awaits you from today, in addition to being Pitt Dental School alums, is that from today on, you join the distinguished group of healers in our society. What does that mean? Whether you're a physician, oral surgeon, dentist, dental hygienist, nurse, therapists, you are all healers, right? We all belong to that group of healers, which means that we put our patients, our community, and the people we care for as our most important mission. And we learn things to help them. We develop procedures to help them. We develop policies to help them. And we serve them through all of their difficult challenges. And that's a very special privilege and a very special place in society. And you know that, your parents know that, and the community knows that. So you have to live that role from today on. It's also important that in the future, healthcare is changing rapidly, and we're all going to be part of teams that care for people. And I think the interprofessional aspects of our education, particularly at Pitt, where we have all of the health sciences schools collaborating and co-located, this is an extraordinary opportunity to think of team care of people and patients. Perhaps the most important message I can share with you today is really this. The dental profession, that is your profession, like all of healthcare, is really there to serve and save lives. So if that is your one single North Star that you can continue to commit to, I know you will get through every difficult part of your life successfully. So congratulations, the class of 2021. My very best wishes to each and every one of you for your future success. And this is the day to celebrate everything you have been looking forward to. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Shaker. Now it is with great pleasure that I introduce Dr. Ariana Kelly, President of the Dental Class of 2021.
Good afternoon. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Ariana Kelly, and for the last 4 years, I've had the honor of serving as the president of the class of 2021, which basically means I just complained on behalf of my class for the last 4 years, which was very therapeutic, I must say. Earlier this year, I made a joke to my class that an in-person graduation would be my hill to die on, and now I can rest in peace knowing that came to fruition. In a world full of Zoom meetings and virtual parties, I'm thankful that we are here together today. Before starting dental school, one of my mentors said to me, dental school will be the best 4 years of your life and also the worst 4 years of your life. To which I replied, is it too late to get back my deposit? Unfortunately, that was non-refundable. But as the years went on, I slowly realized what he meant. Saying the past 4 years has been a challenge would be an understatement in any ordinary year. But as we all know, this past year was anything but ordinary. Like the usual dental school graduates, we've endured a lot as a class, including, but not limited to, 171 exams and practicals, yes, I counted, 6 different board exams, 35 Money Thursdays, spending our life savings at the instrument store, ruining our scrubs with bleach and wax, carrying our 10-pound tackle boxes up 2 flights of stairs to the sim lab, ortho exams on the wrong date, fights on the test rep Google Docs, Anonymous Crow, you know who you are, and getting called out by Dr. Grafton during module meetings because after 20 years of education, we still couldn't follow the rules. But we've also endured much more than the usual dental school graduates. Missing 3 months of school, virtual clinic on Zoom, working with a gown, 2 masks, loops, and a face shield, staying productive and seeing patients during a pandemic, and still getting called out by Dr. Grafton, but just virtually. I'm just kidding, Dr. Grafton, you're the reason we're all graduating on time. It's safe to say we aren't like regular dentists. We're pandemic dentists, and we have a certain grit to us. But despite all the difficulties, we were able to have so many good times. Drinks at Hems after our exams and practicals, snowball, ASDA picnics, meeting our advanced standing classmates for the first time, ugly Christmas sweater and Halloween parties, mission trips, dental conferences, and gaining lifelong friends and colleagues. It's hard to believe that on our first day of orientation, we were told that there would be 1,373 days until graduation. It seemed daunting at first, but here we are, 1,373 days later, dental school graduates. In just 4 short years, we have transformed from novice students navigating dental school to confident, intelligent, and compassionate dentists. We would not be able to get through such a rigorous program without the help and support of our family and friends. But not only our own family, also our Pitt dental family, who have taught us about dentistry, guided us through the nuances of dental school, and advocated for our education during a global pandemic. Both families were always there for us when we needed guidance, support, or just a shoulder to cry on. And trust me, there have been many tears. Sorry to my mother, wherever she is sitting. When I reflect on the past 4 years, one of my dad's favorite quotes comes to mind. It reads, "It's not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat." Today, the credit belongs to us, the people who are actually in the arena, literally. We strive valiantly and we fell short again and again and again. We know defeat, but we also know victory. And for the past 4 years, we have spent ourselves in a worthy cause. And because of that, I can confidently say that today we know the triumph of high achievement. Congratulations to the class of 2021, and thank you for trusting me to serve as the president of this class. It has been one of my most rewarding experiences and an honor to work alongside all of you to get where we are today. Thank you, and hail to Pitt.
Thank you, Dr. Kelly. The dental curriculum is rigorous and demanding. Each graduate here today has demonstrated competency level to begin a professional career in dentistry. It's an honor to introduce our valedictorian of the dental class of 2021. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Ellen Peel, valedictorian of the class of 2021.
Good afternoon, everyone. As most of my classmates know, I'm not afraid of speaking up. They'd all be rich if they had a nickel for every time they heard me say, "Can I just ask one question?" But I promise I'll try to keep this short. I wanted to use this time to look back at a few things I've learned in dental school. 1, the smooth voice of Dr. Charlick lecturing in a YouTube video on dental anatomy can lull even the most diligent student to sleep on a Friday morning. 2, never leave a group of first years unattended with Bunsen burners for too long. Paper towels may go up in flames. 3, I now know just exactly how large 1 millimeter really is. 4, no money was ever made on Money Thursdays. 5, always pumice on slow unless you want Jim to yell at you from across the lab. 6, never throw out anything in your locker until you are absolutely, positively sure you will not need that final impression again. 7, we were incredibly lucky to have faculty and staff at Pitt who truly care about us, both as individuals and as clinicians in training. Anytime I had a question in pre-clinic or clinic, I felt comfortable reaching out. Faculty were always willing to share insights from their years in practice and spoke to us like future colleagues, not students. I may have been made fun of by several of the PROS instructors for always having a notebook in hand, but I know that faculty appreciated and matched our enthusiasm for learning. I will also miss the fantastic PESs. Those are the people who handle scheduling for all the guests out there, who helped us navigate clinic and served as our advocates on a day-to-day basis. We could not have achieved all that we did without their help. 8, dental school is demanding. I can still feel the stress of studying for Dr. Matuzak's dental anatomy final, and I know the crushing feeling of defeat when a provisional breaks just as Dr. Young calls time on a practical. But I know 20 years from now, all those minor annoyances will be forgotten. Instead, what I will always remember about my time in dental school are the 85 classmates who became friends and made every day in Saul Call that much better. As a test rep, shout out to my partner in crime, Travis, I heard from the earliest days just how special our class is. The averages on our exams consistently impressed, and our level of participation in class showed care and enthusiasm that professors truly appreciated. When we entered clinic, the instructors and assistants remarked on our level of commitment and how well we worked together. Rotations in third year were enjoyable because everyone was willing to pitch in, whether that be setting up chairs in the pedo clinic or offering to take the last full mouth series before lunch when someone else had an errand to run. This focus on collaboration and teamwork is evidenced most clearly in how much we accomplished during the pandemic. We missed over 3 months of clinic, but our production increased dramatically, and I know that this is in large part due to how much we were willing to help each other out. Half of my competencies were completed on patients who were passed on to me because a classmate knew I was in need. I tried my best to return the favor whenever possible, and know that I'm excited to enter a profession with colleagues who are similarly supportive and caring. 9, our patients trust us, and we have a duty to treat them with respect and to provide the highest level of care. Helping patients is a major reason many of us chose to enter the dental profession. It is extremely rewarding, but not without its frustrations. Even on the toughest days, we must remember that our duty is to our patients first. 10, this graduation is just the beginning of a career in which our education will never end. Dentistry is a profession steeped in tradition. We saw evidence of this each and every day as we walked past the pictures of the classes who came before us. But it is also constantly evolving. It is our duty to continually strive to better ourselves professionally, to best serve ourselves and our patients. I can't imagine a better group of people to have spent the last 4 years with. Thank you to everyone who helped us achieve our goals. The faculty, administrators, PESs, assistants, dispensary staff, lab technicians, custodial staff, parents, siblings, spouses, significant others, and friends. We could not have done it without you. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Thank you, Dr. Peel. Dental hygienists are an integral part of the dental health care team in the School of Dental Medicine. To represent the dental hygiene program and her class is President Ms. Sarah Parker.
Good afternoon, fellow graduates, faculty, staff, family, friends, and anyone else who may be tuning in with us to celebrate this special occasion. I'm so happy to be able to stand here before you and represent the graduating dental hygiene class of 2021. Although this is not exactly the way we pictured this day would come, nevertheless, it's here. On behalf of my fellow classmates, I would like to start by taking the chance to express our gratitude to the administration, faculty, and staff that helped make this day possible. If we have ever failed to show appreciation for the hard work you've put in for us, I want you all to know your efforts did not go unnoticed. To my fellow classmates, I think it's safe to say these last 2 years have been the most demanding, exhausting, life-changing, yet rewarding of our entire lives. Not many people have had to videotape themselves practicing Gracie instrumentation at their kitchen table in the middle of a pandemic, but we did. I remember when we started our graduation countdown on the chalkboard in clinic, wondering how we were ever going to make it. Graduation felt so far away. But guess what? Look around, let this moment sink in, because we finally made it. We once walked through the doors of the dental school as naive as can be. We were completely unaware that we were about to begin the never-ending weeks of back-to-back exams, quizzes, competencies, projects, and radiograph interpretations. Or that we would be pulling all-nighters and taking 10-minute naps between, and for some of us during, lectures, just to rest our eyes. All jokes aside, representing you all as class president these past 2 years has been a privilege. I can confidently say that I'm honored to be part of such an outstanding group of individuals. As I look around and embrace the fact that we all came from different places and different backgrounds, each of us has played a role in helping one another reach the same goal. I think we can all attest to spending more time with one another than we have with our own families and friends these past 2 years. Because believe it or not, once upon a time, we did have friends outside of hygiene school. Words cannot describe how thankful I am for the friendships that have blossomed between us. I want to thank you all for the laughs, the tears, the highs, the lows, and all of the memories in between. I'd like to take a moment to recognize anyone who's played a role in supporting all the graduates here today. Without your love and support, I can assure you standing here today would have been next to impossible. So can we please get a round of applause for our families and friends that are here with us today and for those that were unable to make it. In just a few moments, we will become graduates of one of the top dental hygiene programs in the nation. No matter where life may take us, I wish the absolute best for each and every one of you in all of your future endeavors. I know you're all capable of amazing things. Now guys, let's get ready to walk the most expensive walk of our lives. Congratulations, dental hygiene class of 2021.
Thank you. The dental hygiene program is a 2-year intensive program that requires highly motivated and focused individuals. It is my pleasure to introduce the valedictorian of the dental hygiene class of 2021, Ms. Rachel Babarak.
Good afternoon. It is an honor and a privilege to be able to speak as valedictorian on behalf of the dental hygiene class of 2021. I want to take a moment to thank everyone that has supported us these past 2 years. To our director, Ms. Wagner, our faculty, friends, and to our families, we truly could not have done it without you. When we put on our bright white coats August of 2019 and walked across the stage of soldiers and sailors, I don't think any of us could have imagined what was in store for us. If these past 2 years were an episode of Friends, it would probably be titled something like the one where we went to dental hygiene school during a pandemic. We quickly went from being a group of complete strangers to a tight-knit class, ready to lend a helping hand at any moment. whether that be jumping in to type a quick perio chart, holding a section, or reassuring each other when we failed our third set of bite wings of the week. The laughs, the tears, the late nights and the early mornings, we went through it all. Now that I am almost officially a registered dental hygienist, I want to take a moment to debunk some common myths. No, the polishing part is not actually the cleaning. No, we cannot just glue back in whatever it is you just handed us. And yes, we really can tell if you don't floss. I think we can all agree that the one thing 2020 taught us is that the future is uncertain. Despite this, I know that there has never been a dental hygiene class more prepared to take on any challenge that the world has to throw at us. The opportunities that lie ahead are endless. We are entering a profession on the cusp, pun intended, where the awareness and importance of oral health is at an all-time high. It is both a professional and personal responsibility to take this challenge head on. When I look out at my classmates today, I see a group ready to take the leap into a rewarding and demanding career. But more than that, I see a group of skilled professionals committed to advocating, educating, caring for, and serving those in need in our communities, wherever it is we end up. Because of all of you, the world will be made a better place with brighter smiles. Congratulations, Dental Hygiene Class of 2021.
Thank you, Rachel. The School of Dental Medicine is privileged to have a supportive and active alumni association numbering over 10,000 graduates. It is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Cheryl Rosado, President of the Dental Alumni Association and graduate of the class of 1980.
I'm going to take this all in. Hi, everyone. This is such a gift that I can speak to you today as your alumni president. When I was first asked to speak, I hesitated for a moment, knowing that I've already done this the past 2 years. But when they told me what day I would speak, I had no hesitation. May 15th. That's my father's birthday. My father is the reason that I became a dentist. I would often say, if my dad were a plumber, I would have been a plumber. So glad he didn't choose that profession. I truly don't feel plumbing was in my calling. My dad, Dr. Robert A. Rosado, graduated from the University of Pittsburgh School of Dental Medicine in 1955. Yes, the year that I was born. My parents already had 2 children, and my mom was a nurse at Montefiore Hospital. They scrimped and saved and eventually moved from a house on Robinson Street here in Oakland and moved to a little house on Troy Hill. My dad had converted his living room into the dental office with a waiting room couch to the side and an old cone beam X-ray and Ritter unit. In those days, you didn't have auxiliaries. When he first started out, he answered his own phones, made his own appointments, billed his patients, and cleaned up after himself. Needless to say, it was very stressful, but he did it for the love of his patients and the love of his family. There was even a time when a bird flew down the living room chimney and started flying around as he was extracting a tooth on a woman. Imagine the excitement in that room. Thank you for laughing. There are many things that I learned from my father. And after 41 years of working, yes, I graduated in 1980, I often hear his voice in my head. One of the things he often said, Always give back to your school. It made you who you are today. Who would have ever known that for me, becoming a dentist would be so crucial in my life? I found myself a single mom at the age of 36 with 4 little children, the oldest one being 4 years old. It was dentistry that helped keep me afloat and helped me navigate the rough waters that lie ahead. It was dentistry that helped me feel good about where I was in life and allowed me to support myself and my children. It was dentistry that pulled me through and allowed me to be independent. There are many things that I've learned through the years, and one of the most important things is to be kind to yourself and to others. That includes being kind to other dentists. We need to support each other. The anxiety in our profession can be high, and we need to learn how to relieve stress in our lives. My dad died of a major heart attack at the age of 64. My brother, also a dentist, had a severe stroke at 63. It is a warning I take very seriously. Try to find time every day to meditate and calm yourself of things around you. Exercise and eat well. Patients will upset you. Margins will be imperfect. Crowns will have to be remade. Restorations and appointments will be broken. And sometimes you will do unplanned charity work. But take a deep breath and find time to center yourself. Oftentimes, if things aren't going right, pack it up and reschedule the patient for another time. There are specialists in this dental universe. They can help. There are communities online, and there are colleagues that you can call. Find a way to connect. Don't be an island. There is always help when you need it. If you are a general dentist, utilize your specialist in the area. Get involved with the cases. Get people involved in the cases that are complicated, or refer them out. Do not try to manage the dental world by yourself. That is why there are colleagues in your Alumni Association here to assist you. Life can be a struggle, but if we all work together, we can do this. Be glad you are essential. When COVID emerged, Pennsylvania shut down dental offices for 4 days last year, and things were crazy. Medical doctors and hospitals did not know how to care for dental problems. People will always need dentists. You have chosen a great profession. I often think that we were put on this earth to experience difficulties so that we, in turn, can help others when they experience the same difficulties. Let us all help each other, and may we all live a vibrant and long life, knowing that we've done our best to help others and made the world a better place with many healthy smiles. Congratulations to everyone, and happy heavenly birthday to my dad. He would be 95 today. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Rosado. Ms. Kelly Wagner, Director of the Dental Hygiene Program, will now administer the dental oath to the dental hygiene class of 2021, and afterward, present the dental hygiene class. Dr. Christine Wankiri-Hale, Associate Dean for Student Affairs, will assist with the diplomas. I ask that you please hold your applause until all graduates have been announced. And a friendly reminder to the circumstances of which we are here, there will be no shaking of hands or hugging.
Thank you, Dr. Oakley. It is my pleasure to invite the dental hygiene class of 2021 to please rise and recite the dental hygiene oath found in your program along with me. As I now approach the completion of my formal education as a dental hygienist and begin the lifelong process of continual learning, both personal and professional, I do humbly acknowledge my human limitations. In accepting this parchment of my alma mater, solemnly swear to render health service to those who seek my ministrations, hereby enjoining upon myself the sacred duty of teaching the public, particularly children and young people, by precept, lecture, and every other available mode of instruction, the value of dental health as a priceless possession. And further, to bind myself by future study to broaden my knowledge, that I may share with others such information in my special field as will tend toward the ideal of dental health. With this pledge inviolate, may it be granted me to enrich my life in the practice of my art. Thank you. Please be seated. Interim Dean Oakley, faculty, and distinguished guests, it is my honor to present the School of Dental Medicine Dental Hygiene class of 2021. Again, I would ask you please to hold your applause until all graduates have been announced. Elizabeth O. Rachel Babarak, Dean's List, Sigma Phi Alpha, National Dental Hygiene Honor Society. Catherine Beniosh. Alyssa Blair. Nicolette Boyle. Kirsten Carnavale, Dean's List, Sigma Phi Alpha, National Dental Hygiene Honor Society, and recipient of the Colgate Oral Health Advisor Star Award. Rong Chong. Caroline Chung, Dean's List and recipient of the Dr. Clark J. Hollister Award for Dental Health Education. Caroline will be congratulated by her father, Dr. William Chung, a Pitt Dental Medicine faculty member from the Department of Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery. Paige Cousins. Cassidy Dumick. Emily Griffith. Shaylin Hand. Junlee Kwan. Samantha Lovick, recipient of the Hugh Freedy Golden Scalar Award. Caitlin Meyer. Aubriana Noble. Julissa Ortiz, recipient of the Elliott Brody Award for Clinical Competence. Paige Ott. Sarah Parker, Dean's List and recipient of the Western Pennsylvania Dental Hygiene Association Outstanding Student Award. Chelsea Powers, Dean's List and recipient of the United Concordia Dental Hygiene Scholarship. Lauren Reckner. Lauren also served in the United States Navy. Connor Reese, Dean's List and recipient of the Lawrence I. and Blanche H. Rhodes Memorial Fund Scholarship. Olivia Reese, Dean's List, Sigma Phi Alpha National Dental Hygiene Honor Society, and recipient of the Lawrence I. and Blanche H. Rhodes Memorial Fund Scholarship. John Rogers. Emily Teresi. Krista Winner. Jessica Xiong. Megan Young. Olivia Zubik. Will the dental hygiene class of 2021 please stand and face your guests? And please join me in congratulating the class of 2021.
Thank you. Please be seated. Dr. Joanne Prasad, Assistant Dean for Academic Affairs, will now administer the dental oath and then present the dental class of 2021. Putting the graduates today are Drs. Philip Barbarick and Sarah Grafton. Dr. Christine Wankiri-Hale, Associate Dean for Student Affairs, will assist with the diplomas. Again, I would once ask you to please hold your applause until all graduates have been announced.
It is my pleasure to invite the dental class of 2021 to please rise and recite the dental oath found in your program along with me. I, realizing the privileges and opportunities that have been given to me in my study of the arts and sciences of dentistry and appreciating the significance of the dental diploma to be conferred upon me, do hereby willingly pledge that I will diligently uphold the dignity, honor, and objectives of the dental profession and, to the best of my ability, will contribute to its prestige, proficiency, and progress. That I solemnly accept my responsibility to the patients to give them the best of my knowledge and skill and to maintain an impeccable relationship with them that will warrant their trust and confidence. That I will faithfully observe the principles of ethics set forth by the profession, that I will lend my influence and support to dental education, to organized dentistry, and to all segments of the profession which contribute to the fulfillment of its purpose. Thank you. Please be seated. Interim Dean Oakley, faculty, and distinguished guests, it is my honor to present the School of Dental Medicine class of 2021. Again, I would ask that you please hold your applause until all graduates have been announced. Dr. Mir N. Ahmed, Dean's List, AADR Pittsburgh Chapter Outstanding Clinical or Basic Research Award, AADR Student Research Day Excellence in Dental Research Award, Hinman Student Research Symposium, Most Outstanding Presentation in Clinical Research Award, Center for the Integration of Research, Teaching, and Learning Certificate. Dr. Ahmed has been published in Frontiers in Physiology, Tissue Engineering, Part A, and today, Dr. Ahmed is also receiving the American Association of Endodontists Student Achievement Award and the Quintessence Award for Clinical Achievement in Periodontics. Dr. Toyin Y. Ajayi, Pitt Dental Diversity Scholarship, Center for the Integration of Research, Teaching, and Learning Certificate. And today, Dr. Ajayi is receiving the W. Arthur George Prosthodontic Award. Dr. Luisa Arietta Frota de Souza, Pitt Dental Diversity Scholarship, ADIA 2021 Poster Exhibition, Center for the Integration of Research, Teaching, and Learning Certificate, Academic Career Track Area of Concentration Certificate of Completion. Dr. Noura Arwani, Dean's List, Center for the Integration of Research, Teaching, and Learning Certificate, and Academic Career Track Area of Concentration Certificate of Completion. Dr. Daniel James Bello, Dr. Andrew Alexander Berto, Geriatric Medicine Interprofessional Certificate, Center for the Integration of Research, Teaching, and Learning Certificate. And today, Dr. Berto is receiving the American College of Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons Award. Dr. Jacqueline Elizabeth Boren, Certificate in Dental Public Health. And today, Dr. Boren is receiving the International College of Dentists Student Humanitarian Award. Dr. Petra Nihad Boutros, Zugsmith Memorial Scholarship, Albert R. Petchen Scholarship, and today, Dr. Boutros is also receiving the Quintessence Award for Clinical Academic Achievement in Restorative Dentistry. Dr. Anna Olivia Bradley, Dr. Philip M. Wu Jr. Endowed Fund Scholarship, Secretary of the Class of 2021, Center for the Integration of Research, Teaching, and Learning Certificate, and today Dr. Bradley is also receiving the American College of Dentists Award. Dr. Lindsay Carol Brown, First Professional Scholarship, Geriatric Medicine Interprofessional Certificate. Dr. Li-Ting Chen, First Profession Scholarship, and Frank E. Jeffries Scholarship. Dr. Jamin Chin, Noble Snyder Scholarship. Dr. Randall B. Clapp, Barnes Group Foundation Scholarship, Haynes Scholarship, and today Dr. Clapp is also receiving the Stroman Senior Implant Award. Dr. Camilyn Lorraine Clemenza, Geriatric Medicine Interprofessional Certificate. Dr. Christopher Crawford, Center for the Integration of Research, Teaching, and Learning Certificate. Dr. Eric M. Cray, Geriatric Medicine Interprofessional Certificate. Dr. Patrick Donnelly, Dean Scholarship, International College of Dentists, Washington University Dental Alumni Association Dental Student Scholarship, American Student Dental Association Research Award, Student Competition for Advancing Dental Research and Its Application, and Dentsply Sirona Student Clinician Award, First Place Clinical Science and Public Health Student Competition for Advancing Dental Research and Its Application, ASDA Legislative Liaison, Geriatric Medicine Interprofessional Certificate, Omicron Kappa Upsilon Dental Honor Society, and today, Dr. Donnelly is also receiving the Academy of General Dentistry Senior Student Dental Award, the American Academy of Oral Medicine Certificate of Merit, and the Gilbert N. Robin Continuing Education Scholarship. Dr. Emily Catherine Dorer, Center for the Integration of Research, Teaching, and Learning Certificate. Dr. Kirsten Elizabeth Fast, Navy Health Professions Scholarship, ASDA Treasurer, and Geriatric Medicine Interprofessional Certificate. Dr. Mackenzie Ann Ferenga, Center for the Integration of Research, Teaching, and Learning Certificate, and Academic Career Track Area of Concentration Certificate of Completion. Dr. Travis Lux Fernald. Dr. Nicole Marie Fimancini, Certificate in Dental Public Health. Dr. Marianne Elizabeth Freed, First Professional Scholarship and York County Scholarship. Dr. Caitlin M. Fry, First Place ASDA Research Award, Dean Summer Research Scholar, First Professional Scholarship, and Certificate in Dental Public Health. Dr. Luke W. Gallagher, Dr. Rachel Marie Grandinetti, Dr. Vinny Gupta de la Serna, Certificate in Dental Public Health. Dr. Deepti Gupta Johnson, Dr. Lawrence S. Lipkin Endowment, and a Cornelius Scholarship. Dr. Peter T. Heiss. Dr. Andrew J. Herr, first professional scholarship, geriatric medicine interprofessional certificate, and today Dr. Herr is also receiving the American Academy of Oral and Maxillofacial Radiology Radiology Achievement Award and the American Association of Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons Dental Student Implant Award. Dr. John M. Heiser, Army Health Profession Scholarship. Dr. Dustin Michael Innerst. Dr. Benjamin Michael Ivan. Dr. Allison Nicole Kelleher. Dr. Ariana Marisa Kelly, Schuler Scholarship, Dean Summer Research Scholarship, Pennsylvania Association of Student Financial Aid Administrators Scholarship recipient, first place 2018 AADR Research Day Award, first place School of Dental Medicine's 2018 Dr. O. Jack Penhall Award, President Class of 2021, Omicron Kappa Upsilon Dental Honor Society, and today Dr. Kelly is also receiving the American Dental Society of Anesthesiology Horace Wells Senior Student Award, the Gerald Orner Award, and the Quintessence Award for Research Achievement. Dr. Jacob Kahn, Navy Health Profession Scholarship. Dr. Ashley Noel Krupa, Masters of Public Health, Geriatric Medicine Interprofessional Certificate. Dr. Paige Michelle Coons, Hirsch Development Fund, Frank E. Jeffries Scholarship, Keystone Dental Scholarship, and Geriatric Medicine Interprofessional Certificate. Dr. Darena Alexandra Kutuza. Dr. Casey Jan Lally, first professional scholarship, certificate in dental public health, Omicron Kappa Upsilon Dental Honor Society, and today Dr. Lally is also receiving the Dental Lifeline Brian D. Stone Memorial Award. Dr. Sarah Leah Levy, Center for the Integration of Research, Teaching, and Learning Certificate, Academic Career Track Area of Concentration Certificate of Completion, and Treasurer Class of 2021. Dr. Maria Lisiansky, Cornelius Scholarship and First Professional Scholarship. Dr. Shin-Yoon Vera Liu, School of Dental Medicine Award in Student Research, AADR Local Pittsburgh Chapter Award, Center for the Integration of Research, Teaching, and Learning Certificate. Dr. Kara E. Maloney, Hirsch Development Fund Scholarship, Center for the Integration of Research, Teaching, and Learning Certificate, Academic Career Track Area of Concentration, Certificate of Completion. Dr. Venkata Manda, Hirsch Development Fund Scholarship, Center for the Integration of Research, Teaching, and Learning Certificate, Academic Career Track Area of Concentration Certificate of Completion, and today, Dr. Manda is receiving the W. Arthur George Prosthodontic Award. Dr. Nikhil Manocha, Air Force Health Profession Scholarship, American Dental Education Association Student Chapter Vice President. Dr. Samantha Mary Matthews. Dr. Matthew Raymond McGrady, Cornelius Scholarship, Dean's List, Center for the Integration of Research, Teaching, and Learning Certificate, Academic Career Track Area of Concentration, Certificate of Completion. Dr. Monil J. Mehta, First Professional Scholarship, and today Dr. Mehta is receiving the International Congress of Oral Implantologists Predoctoral Student Achievement Award. Dr. Hannah H. Mello, Allison Scholarship, Dean's List, Roden Scholarship, K.F. Thompson Memorial Scholarship, Oral Health Scholarship Pierre Fauchard Academy, Omicron Kappa Upsilon Dental Honor Society, and Center for the Integration of Research, Teaching, and Learning Certificate. Dr. Jessica Mello, Pitt Dental Diversity Scholarship, and Center for the Integration of Research, Teaching, and Learning Certificate. Dr. Jonathan M. Mushket, Dr. Hassini Nelakurti, Center for the Integration of Research, Teaching, and Learning Certificate, Academic Career Track Area of Concentration Certificate of Completion. Today, Dr. Nelakurti will be receiving the American Academy of Aesthetic Dentistry Student Award of Merit. Dr. Amar Anil Purik, Dr. Sarah Noel Pasek, Air Force Health Profession Scholarship, and today Dr. Pasek is also receiving the Nobel BioCare Senior Implant Award. Dr. Ellen Faith Peel, Dean Scholarship, Center for the Integration of Research, Teaching, and Learning Certificate, Academic Career Track Area of Concentration Certificate of Completion, Omicron Kappa Upsilon Dental Honor Society, and today Dr. Peel is receiving the American Academy of Oral and Maxillofacial Pathology Award, the American Academy of Periodontology Award, Dental Student Award for Achievement in Periodontology, and the Dr. Elliott Brody Award for Clinical Competence. Dr. Suhail Munir Rana, first professional scholarship, grand prize winner at the 2019 Pitt Challenge, and today, Dr. Rana will be receiving the American Academy of Implant Dentistry Award. Dr. Catherine A. Roberts, Haynes Scholarship, Carolyn Kelly Education Fund Scholarship, Certificate in Dental Public Health, and today, Dr. Roberts is also receiving the International College of Dentists Student Leadership Award. Dr. Lee Rodams, Certificate in Dental Public Health, and ASDA Vice President. Dr. Timothy James Rome, Schuler Scholarship and Certificate in Dental Public Health. Dr. Kendra Denise Rowe, Dean Scholarship, Commonwealth Diversity Scholarship, Certificate in Dental Public Health, Center for the Integration of Research, Teaching, and Learning Certificate, Academic Career Track Area of Concentration Certificate of Completion, and today, Dr. Rowe will also be receiving the American Association for Public Health Dentistry Student Recognition Award in Community Dentistry. Dr. Joseph G. Ronco, Omicron Kappa Upsilon Dental Honor Society. Dr. Erin Nicole Schwogel, first professional scholarship. Dr. Grace Sirio, first professional scholarship, Haynes Scholarship, and Certificate in Dental Public Health. Dr. Inderprit Singh. Today, Dr. Singh is receiving the Chestnut Hills Dental Clinical and Professional Performance Award. Dr. Renee Elizabeth Stevens, Geriatric Medicine Interprofessional Certificate. Dr. Samuel D. Stevens. Dr. Evelyn Lee Suleiman, Certificate in Dental Public Health, Center for the Integration of Research, Teaching, and Learning Certificate. And today, Dr. Suleiman is also receiving the Robert Rapp Award of Distinction in Pediatric Dentistry. Dr. David A. Susko, Dr. Merle Ray Swartzentruber, Center for the Integration of Research, Teaching, and Learning Certificate. Dr. Judy Shaoying Tam, Certificate in Dental Public Health. Dr. Vicente Telis da Silva. Langkamp Allison Award, Dean's List, ASDA Award for Excellence in Clinical or Basic Science Research, first place oral presentation at the 10th Pre-AADR and Student Research Competition, Center for the Integration of Research, Teaching, and Learning Certificate, Academic Career Track Area of Concentration Certificate of Completion, and Omicron Kappa Upsilon Dental Honor Society. Dr. Chelsea Nicole Thompson, Haynes Scholarship, Berman Scholarship, Morgan Scholarship, and Frank E. Jeffries Scholarship. Dr. John G. Thompson, Noble Snyder Scholarship, Constant D Scholarship, Center for the Integration of Research, Teaching, and Learning Certificate, Academic Career Track Area of Concentration Certificate of Completion, and today Dr. Thompson is also receiving the American Association of Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons Dental Student Award. Dr. Cindy Davina Tran, Dean's List, and First Professional Scholarship. Dr. Kieran Carr Walters, Allison Scholarship. Dr. Annika Kristen Wessel, Omicron Kappa Upsilon Dental Honor Society. Dr. Casey Allen White, Albert Wise Endowment, Haynes Scholarship, ASDA Secretary, Omicron Kappa Upsilon Dental Honor Society, and today Dr. White is also receiving the Academy of General Dentistry Senior Student Dental Award, the American Academy of Pediatric Dentistry Certificate of Merit Award, and the American Student Dental Association Award of Excellence. Dr. Adrian Jack Weiser. Today, Dr. Weiser is receiving the Dr. Elliott Brody Award for Clinical Competence and the Whipmix Corporation Hanau Best of the Best Prosthodontic Award. Dr. Jesse Williams Woon. Dean's List, Haynes Scholarship, First Professional Scholarship, American Dental Education Association Student Chapter Treasurer, Certificate in Dental Public Health, Center for the Integration of Research, Teaching, and Learning Certificate, Academic Career Track Area of Concentration Certificate of Completion, Omicron Kappa Upsilon Dental Honor Society, and today Dr. Woon is also receiving the Northeastern Society of Periodontists Award. Dr. Christy R. Yang, Hirsch Development Fund Scholarship, Center for the Integration of Research, Teaching, and Learning Certificate, Academic Career Track Area of Concentration Certificate of Completion, and Vice President, Class of 2021. Dr. Ching Yong, Hirsch Development Fund Scholarship, Center for the Integration of Research, Teaching, and Learning Certificate, Academic Career Track Area of Concentration Certificate of Completion. Dr. William T. Zamarilla, will the dental class of 2021 please stand and face your guests? Please join me in congratulating the class of 2021. Many individuals decide to advance their education once they have received their dental degree. Several of our residents have elected to be a part of our ceremony this afternoon. I now will announce each recipient and their program director who will assist in the presentation of the certificates. Interim Dean Oakley, faculty, and distinguished guests, I would like to present those candidates who have earned a certificate in the following advanced dental education programs. Again, I would ask that you please hold your applause until all graduates have been announced. In the advanced education program of dental anesthesiology, a certificate of completion is presented by Program Director Dr. Michael Cuddy to Dr. Ryan L. Birkenbein. Dr. Kristen Marie Peltzar. Dr. Michael Walbaum. Dr. Caitlin Meredith Waters. In the Advanced Education Program of Endodontics, a certificate of completion is presented by Dr. Marnie Oakley, Interim Dean, to Dr. Richard William Craven, Dr. Tyler Whiting. In the Advanced Education Program of Pediatric Dentistry, a certificate of completion is presented by Program Director Dr. Deborah Studin-Pavlovich. 2. Dr. Piper Madison Dizak. Dr. Rand Gazala. In the Advanced Education Program of Periodontics, a certificate of completion is presented by Dr. Charles Spear, Associate Professor, Department of Periodontics and Preventative Dentistry. 2. Dr. John Edwards Asa Poe. In the Advanced Education Program of Prosthodontics, a certificate of completion is presented by Program Director Dr. Thomas Conkle. 2. Dr. Paul Stephen Kukunas, who will be congratulated by his father, Dr. Stephen Kukunas, a Pitt Dental Medicine faculty member from the Department of Prosthodontics. Congratulations to all of our advanced dental education graduates.
Dr. Debaraba Naparala, Associate Professor and Program Co-Director, Department of Oral and Craniofacial Sciences, will now announce the recipients of the Oral and Craniofacial Sciences Master's and Doctoral degrees. Dr. Alexandra Vieira, Professor, Department of Oral and Craniofacial Sciences, will hood the graduates. I would ask you please hold your applause until all graduates have been announced.
Interim Dean Oakley, faculty, and distinguished guests, I would like to present the candidate who have earned a Master of Science degree in Oral and Craniofacial Sciences, Rutuja Chandra Shekhar Deshmukh. Congratulations to our Master of Science, Oral and Craniofacial Sciences graduate. Now I would like to present a candidate who have earned a Doctor of Philosophy degree in Oral and Craniofacial Sciences, Dr. Mariana Bezamat Coutinho Lucas. Congratulations to our Doctor of Philosophy, Oral and Craniofacial Sciences graduate. Please join me to congratulate our graduate.
As interim dean and representative of the faculty of the School of Dental Medicine, I extend our congratulations to all of you as you commence your responsibilities as healthcare providers of the dental hygiene and dental medicine. We as faculty and members of the Pitt Dental Medicine family wish you the very best of success as you embark upon your careers. I ask that faculty in the audience please join me once again in congratulating all of our graduates. Of course, this ceremony would not be possible without the efforts of several in attendance today. At this time, I would like to recognize the efforts of the team from our Office of Student Affairs for their hard work and dedication to this program. I would also like to acknowledge the support of the Dental Alumni Association and the C. Harry Constantine Endowment. At this time, may I please ask you to rise for the singing of the alma mater, led once again by our own Timothy Petty, dental class of 2022. At the conclusion of the alma mater, may I ask that the audience please take your seats and remain seated during the recessional.
If you know it, I invite you to sing along. Alma mater, wise and glorious, child of light and bride of truth, over fate and foe victorious, dowered with eternal youth, crowned with love of son and daughter, thou shalt conquer as of yore. Dear old Pittsburgh alma mater, God preserve thee evermore. Dear old Pittsburgh alma mater, God preserve thee evermore.
As the ceremony closes, will the audience please remain seated during the recessional? Graduates, please remain seated until you are dismissed by the Office of Student Affairs to pick up your swag bag or award. I now declare the diploma ceremony closed.